Hello, my name is Susan Smith. I want to welcome you to our little pre-strategy session, so to speak. I just really want to get to know you, and I want to alleviate your fears tonight. I'm one of the many leaders on our team. You'll be meeting a lot of us over the next couple of weeks and months to come as we get your foundation set solid for the business that you're about to take off with. So let me first of all just say, I know you might be wondering, if you're like I was, once I became a customer with Melaleuca and once I decided to build a business here, I was fearful, and you might be too. Maybe you're afraid, thinking, I don't know what I've just done. I don't want to sell anything. I am very fearful of asking people for anything. I don't have enough time for this. Those may be some of the things that are going through your head right now. But what we want to do here is just build a little bit of a foundation, and a firm foundation at that. I want to encourage you and tell you what this is not before we even talk about what this is. And we are going to teach you how to do what we do. And it's not complicated. It's very simple. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised once we get started. So let me tell you what this is not. This is not multi-level marketing. This is not some kind of get-rich-quick scheme. We are not selling anything. I've never sold a Melaleuca product in my life, if that makes you feel better. You're not going to be selling anything. You're not going to be stocking inventory. You're not going to be bothering your friends. You're going to be giving out some great information, and you're going to be helping the people that you come in contact with. So with that being said, we really do want to help you build a strong foundation here. We want to help you know what to do. We want to help really create a launching pad for your business. And you'll never have another chance to build your story. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to delve in and look at the reason that you said yes here. What made you say yes to building a business in Melaleuca? This is what's going to help you when the going gets tough, is that anchor, that reason. It's your boss. You don't have a physical boss, so to speak. I'm not your boss. No other leader on our team is your boss. We are called a support team. And the reason we're called a support team is because that's what we're here to do. We're here to help you get started. So share with your contact person, share with your mentor, share with your enroller. What is your reason? And let me give you some examples if you're kind of struggling with that. It's something that a Visa or a MasterCard cannot buy. Well, that makes it even maybe a little bit more difficult. So let me help you here. It may be that you want to stay at home with your kids. It may be that you've always just wanted to be a work-from-home parent or a stay-at-home parent. It may be that you just want something that belongs to just you, that you've built from the ground up. It might be that you've always wanted to work for yourself. It might be that right now in the financial structure that you're in within your household, you don't have the money for extras. You don't have the time or the money to go on vacations. You don't have the ability to do the extra things for your family that you would like to do. Or maybe there's just tons of stress in your household that you really would love to help alleviate, and you would love to have an extra income. As long as it doesn't involve, going out and having parties and selling things. Well, that's what we have here. So that would be your anchor. Now, if it's let's just say your reason is to buy a car. Well, that's okay. Now, after you've made enough money, which could be in the next several months to get that car payment going down or to buy that car, then what? Well, I guess you have a car, so that's awesome. But what about after that? I know for many of us that build a business here, the reasons are varied as the people are. So really, it might take you a little while to kind of figure that out. But once you do, once you know why, and by the way, many times we find that people that find their why and really get down to their real why, it kind of brings you to your knees, or it makes you want to cry when you think about, what if? Could my life really be like that? Could I really accomplish that in life? And I will tell you, yes. There are people from many walks. It takes no certain personality type. All is required here is to have a reason, to be coachable, and you're starting that process right now because we will not lead you astray. And number 3, to have a passion for what we do, which is help people. We help people get healthier on a budget. We help people get better products, safer products. We help people save time and money, and we help people generate an extra stream or a sole stream of income so that they can live the life that they want to do. It's all about making choices, and that's what you'll have here. So let's look at this. Let's look at what we do here. And this is all we do. Like I said earlier, it is so simple. First of all, you're going to set appointments. And I'll be honest, right now, we're not going to look into the technicalities of how to set an appointment. We're just going to talk about setting appointments. This is what you do. After the overview, you're going to set an appointment to see the overview. After the overview, you're going to help someone set up their account. And really and truly, this is just a store. And that's all you've got to think about is this is a different way of shopping. This is a different way of grocery shopping. It is so simple, so don't try to overcomplicate it. Have you ever asked somebody to go see a movie, or have you ever asked someone to go to a restaurant, like you recommend a restaurant? Well, you don't get your feelings hurt and think, what if they don't go? Oh my goodness, I will never tell them about another movie again. I can't believe they didn't go after I asked them to. We don't do that. And that's all we're doing here is just asking them to get a piece of information. So that reason for doing this, sometimes people will, you got to keep that in front of you. And sometimes people might say no. Sometimes this might not be a good time for them. It's okay. It's nothing personal. It's just that right now they don't see the need in getting that information. And like I said, we're going to help you with that. When you look at the success factors and the getting started list that's on the page that you started out with, by the time we get through all that, you're going to know more about how to. But now we're just going to, like I said, set a firm foundation for getting you going. And so just get in your head that all you are doing right now is setting appointments, getting them to listen in on the overview, whether that's in person or whether that is on a Zoomcast or whether that's on the computer or however it's going to be done. You won't be doing the talking right now anyway. All you're doing right now is setting the appointment for somebody to get some really good information. You're not even asking them to set up an account right now. You're just simply asking them to get the information. And then once they get the information, if it makes sense to them and they want to set up an account, then we're going to show you how to help someone set up their account. And that's all you really have to think about right now. So I hope you're already breathing a little easier and feeling a little better. And we're going to work with you along the way to help you do these things. Now, I don't need to you don't want to do. There's a few things you don't want to do when you invite people listening, and you're not going to give them a mini presentation to get them to a presentation. The biggest mistake people make is talking too much. So we're going to help you not to do that. But let's first of all just think about, you're going to be developing a contact list. So the first people that you're probably going to think about are your closest friends and relatives. It may be your mom, it may be your sister, it may be your best friend or your cousin. Well, they might think you're kind of weird if you went in and said, okay, I have just partnered with a wellness company and I would love for you to give this a look. Would you be open to giving it a look? I think it would be a really good thing for you. They might look at you and think, what? So I don't have to go over with you how to ask your immediate friends. We call them your refrigerator list, people that would just come in your house and go to your refrigerator without even asking for permission. Those kind of people. The biggest thing I will tell you is just not to talk too much. But other than that, it's like, you won't believe this, girlfriend, but I have just found the best thing since sliced bread that is going to help me be able to stay at home with my kids. Or you might be I've just found something that, we've always talked about needing extra income. I've just found something that's really going to help us. I want you to look at it. I want you to be one of the first people to look at it, get the information, and then just tell me if it makes sense. That's it. I just want you to get the information, and then you can be the judge. Okay, so when can we talk? When can you listen? That's it. That's all you have to do up front. And a lot of times, like I know with my mom, it was just a matter of a phone call of they were already taking vitamins. And I said, look, I have found the best vitamin line that you're going to want to try. So all I need you to do is just get the information and then give me your credit card number. That was about it. That was my mom. She was going to be supportive of me. So think about those people, how many ever there are that would just come into your house, go to your refrigerator without even asking. Now, for the other people, we are going to help you know how to invite. And you're going to do this by going through the steps that that you're going to look at on this page. But for those first people, go ahead, ask. All you're asking them to do is get the information. But again, don't say too much. Like, for example, let me give you an example of I have just partnered with this wellness company, and all you have to do is shop a little bit every month. You just switch some of your monthly shopping over. And if you don't shop in a month, they're going to send you this backup order, but don't worry about that because you'll probably never get it. And okay, do not do that. That is, you're saying too much. You're saying things, you're giving them pieces to a 500, you're giving them about 5 pieces to a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle, and then telling them to put it together. And they're going to put it together wrong, and they're going to say no, and they're going to say, I don't think so. They're going to think they have enough information to make a decision. So that's the one big thing I would say is even with your closest friends and relatives is don't give them too much information. Okay, so let's talk about your first goal. Your first goal is going to be to get to director. And to get to director, to become a director, you need 8 to 10 customers. 8 customers basically, but 8 to 10 people that start shopping and switch stores. Think about 8 to 10 people that take a bath, brush their teeth, wash their hair, clean their clothes. Those are the people. And probably everybody you know is doing that. So I would also tell you that if you do that, you're going to have about a $500 or $600 check. We're going to show you how to do it. You can go faster, you can go slow. We will go at your pace. So you've got to let us know as your leaders, as your people that will be working with you. Are you going to run? Are you going to walk? Are you going to skip? It's a lot of fun to go fast. I will tell you that. And we have something called a pace setter program. And on this little getting started list that you'll see, watch the foundation video, that's going to double your bonuses. Instead of getting a $100 bonus, you will receive a $200 bonus just for having those 8 to 10 customers and becoming a director that very first month. So then you move on to Director 2, where you'll get a $200 or a $400 bonus, depending on whether you watch that foundation video. So make sure to watch the foundation video. That's pretty important. Again, it's just one little piece to helping you feel really comfortable in your immune melaleuca skin, so to speak, and for knowing what you're about. Because I really do feel like education is vital to, to getting started and to feeling comfortable with your decision. And so we're here to give you some information. There's no reason for information overload here, guys, because this is a very simple business. But we want to know how you see this unfolding for you. We want to work with you on your own pace. So how much time do you have here? Do you have 5 hours a week? Do you have 10 hours a week? We need to know so that we can go accordingly, and we will develop a plan for you, a track to run on, and then we'll actually walk hand in hand with you through that path. That's why I said a while ago, you'll be inviting, but you won't be doing the overviews right at first. We'll be doing them for you, and you're going to be watching and learning the whole way. So just let us know. And how much would you like to earn? I know that sounds crazy because when you go for a job interview, most people aren't asking, well, how much do you want to make? But that's one of the first things we talk about in Melaleuca is how much income would you like to be making? How much would you like to make this month? How much would you like to make in the next 3 months? How much would you like to be making in 6 months? And we will, again, take that all into consideration when we develop your plan. And we'll be checking in. We'll be checking in daily. We'll be checking in weekly. You'll be calling us. We'll be calling you. And I always tell people, I kind of laugh and say, you're going to have to fire me. I'm not going to fire you, but you're going to have to fire me because I'm making a commitment of my time here, as is all of our other leaders on our team. And you're making a commitment of your time to yourself for that reason, for that anchor. And so we get that established pretty much right off the bat because you're going to be building a business literally to last a lifetime. And you'll find in the next several months that we're not kidding here. This is residual income. It is true residual income. I'm getting paid on things today that I did 14 years ago and continuing. And with that 96% reorder rate that our company has, your customers are going to stick around, and we're going to treat them right, and we're going to show you how to do that. So right now, remember, all you have to do is set appointments, lead people to the overview, ask them to set up their account, and I would laughingly say, rinse, wash, and repeat. That's all we're going to do. So stick with your coach, determine your pace, and let us know. Hang on to your why. It's your anchor, and it's really, really important. And we want you literally to have the life that maybe you dreamed of, but over the years you kind of thought, well, maybe that's not possible. We want to help make it possible because there are a lot of people that are doing that. And we're going to show you how, and we're going to walk with you. So get ready to have some fun. Get ready to build a business that's going to last a lifetime. Thank you, guys.